Well, we're now several days removed from what turned out to be one of the most exciting shows I've done in a long time on Showtime, and one of the most exciting shows fans have seen this year. On Saturday night, when at the Staples Center, we had two tremendous fights. Lucas Matisse defeating Humberto Soto, former two-time champion, in a very, very exciting 140-pound match. And then, of course, the fight that shocked the world, Josecito Lopez upsetting Victor Ortiz and upsetting the apple cart in what was supposed to be a Victor Ortiz-Canelo Alvarez big fight on September 15th this year. Now that we're a couple days removed from this fight, some important notes I think to make. One that I want to make is that amazingly, even though Victor Ortiz has now was diagnosed with a jaw fractured in several spots, had internal bleeding, and was having a hard time breathing because of the blood in his mouth, and now has had his jaw operated on and set. Astonishingly, even after all that, there are still writers, commentators, and fans suggesting that Victor Ortiz is somehow a quitter or a coward or whatever. I'm going to tell you, that's the most absurd notion in the world. I know Victor Ortiz has had a past that dogs him a bit. Comments after he lost to Marcos Maidana that made some people feel like he was less than gallant. The loss to Mayweather, in which he had a complete mental lapse, and some people, for some reason, thinking he wanted a way out of that fight, which is speculation. But all that having been said, the fact of the matter is Victor Ortiz went in with Josecito Lopez. They traded big punches for 9 rounds, and the man had his jaw broken in 2 spots and had serious injuries. Why would he continue? Have the people who are criticizing him fought for 3 rounds with a jaw that's broken in 2 places? Have they fought with blood making it so they couldn't breathe? If any of those people have, I'll accept their statements. Now, yes, some fighters have fought with broken jaws over the course of several rounds, some many rounds. But there are different kinds of broken jaws. And I just think that if a fighter can do that, more power to them. But I think once your jaw is broken in 2 spots and you're suffering all the things that Victor Ortiz did in that fight, I think it's perfectly acceptable to call it a day, because that's a serious injury. And we don't want to see fighters get hurt down the line.